We're almost at the end of the January Pantry Challenge, 7 years running. This has been an absolutely amazing month. I will do a true confessions here. Are you ready? Hello, everybody, and welcome to SuttonsDaze. If you're new here, my name is Lisa, and we are all about pantry preparedness. And no matter how long you have been doing this, there are times when it just gets out of control. I mean, it just kind of takes on a life of its own. And so you have to plan a day, you have to plan some time to go in there and reset everything. And that's a lot of what I did today. Today I decided I'm going to tackle the area where all of my commercially purchased canned fruits and meals and that kind of stuff are. And so this is what you're seeing there, because it just got out of control. It got to the point where I was just sticking it on a shelf because I was running from here to there to there to here. The January Pantry Challenge and Canuary keep me hopping on top of my normal tasks and duties. And so the pantry took a hit. It took a hard hit, okay? But now, today, this one area is put back together again. And I highly recommend, if you have a chance, to turn up some music and dance while you're doing it. Yes. But in addition to all of that, I had the opportunity to update my inventory, to get it written down if I didn't have it written down, and to do an actual count. I found a couple of things that went, whoa, yeah, those need to go. And one thing that went to the chickens, they were very happy to share. And so I get eggs out of it. It's a bonus. But then also I said, okay, you know what? I didn't legitimately remember that this was on the shelf. And so now I know what we're making for dinner this week. And I thought I would bring you along to show you just a pantry pull from my store-bought area with some home canned, items in there mixed in with it, and a couple of things from the freezer. But I thought I'd show you exactly how quickly I pull together a menu plan once I know what's there. So today we are going to have chicken spinach Alfredo. Yes, we are. And I had a box of protein macaroni that I wanted to try, see if Phil liked it. So I'm trying to keep it as protein heavy as I can in this case, but our grandson is coming for a little visit, so I figured this would be enough to fill the two of them up and a little splash for me. Then we're going to be doing, beef and broccoli, okay? But I'm going to be using my Thrive Life broccoli. It comes out a little different, but it's the taste. Oh my gosh, the taste is spot on. So I'll be doing beef and broccoli with our home canned beef and the Thrive broccoli. Next, I'm going to be doing some whole wheat pasta with meatballs and pasta sauce. So that'll make Phil super happy, and that's what it's all about. And then burritos, baby. Burritos in a jar. And I'll get these tortilla shells out of the way. And then we're going to have some glazed pork chops. So I'm going to pull out pork chops and I'm going to glaze them in that low sugar pepper jam. Yeah, good stuff. And then I'm going to take these sweet potatoes and I'm going to heat them up. I might mash them, I'm not sure. And then for Phil, his butter beans, because, well, nothing's better than butter beans, baby. Now, by doing my inventory, I also discovered that I had quite a bit of Jell-O still in there. We don't eat a lot of dessert typically, honestly. It's yogurt and frozen blueberries. But I like having Jell-O in the house just for something different. So I decided to take some of the mandarin oranges and some of the orange Jell-O, and I made up a big container of the orange Jell-O with the mandarin oranges in there. Are you a person who likes fruit in your Jell-O, or no fruit? Fruit or no fruit? Let me know down below. My friend can't stand it, and so I always tell her when I make it just to make sure she's like, ew. It's so much fun. But I have my Project Pantry Planner. You guys know the link for this is down below. So I have my Project Pantry Planner, and thanks to literally a couple hours work, a little bit of dancing, one time tipping over on the stool, okay, I managed to get all of my inventory done for my store-bought items. Now, what this gives me a nice look at, too, is what changed in our eating. What do we no longer eat that we used to? And so I managed to rehome some of that food down to a friend who, she's either going to eat it or she's going to feed it to the pig. Either way, it doesn't matter to me. If we don't eat it anymore, or we can't eat it anymore, we've been going through a whole bunch of different dietary changes around here. And so there are just some things that we don't eat the quantity that we used to, or we don't eat at all. And so when that happens, we make sure that it gets sent where it's going to do the most good with the least amount of effort, quite honestly, because it was a heavy box. But it's all good. The kids are going to be happy. The pigs are going to be happy. Our friends are going to be happy. I'm happy because it's out of my pantry. So going through and doing that allowed me to piece together these meals just like that. I could look at it and go, I need to get these used up. Let's start doing it. And easy peasy. I don't want to keep the jarred Alfredo sauce in the house anymore. And so those were the last two that I had on the shelf. I legitimately did not know that they were still there. I didn't remember it. And so they had gotten pushed to the back and I didn't see them. Poof, inventory. Inventory solved that problem. So now I don't even need a line for it, okay? And I know the quantity of what I've got. And I can sit down and I can, just looking at this one shelf of inventory, I can sit down and create a week's worth of meals. That's how important having an inventory is. So I hope you like coming along for a short little peek at me organizing that particular part of the pantry. We'll be working on some more of it as time allows. But have you gotten your inventory done yet? If you want to see more about what's happening with the January Pantry Challenge, check out this playlist right here. We've had a whole bunch of information coming at you, and I appreciate you coming along for the ride. We're not done yet, not by a long stretch. Until next time, everybody, be safe.